As designers, it's important to ensure our designs perform well on the devices they're meant for. In platforms like WebAR and immersive experiences, matching the design to a device or a range of devices' capabilities is key for delivering your message effectively. If not done properly, this could cause slow performance, long load times, and even motion sickness. In this Bezi 101 lesson, we'll be going through Bezi's performance panel. This crucial tool provides a set of features that will equip you with insights and advice on how to improve your spatial design performance on a number of different devices, such as smartphones, Meta Quest 2 and 3, and desktop. At the end of the video, we'll highlight the top 3 things that you can do to act on the performance panel's assessments. Performance runs in the background for when you need it. On the bottom right of the user interface, you will see a high-level live updated overview of your scene's assets. These include your scene's overall poly count, number of meshes, material count, material styles, and number of lights. Once your project reaches a certain performance threshold, a warning icon will appear in the performance bottom drawer. Let's start assessing the project by opening the bottom drawer. The panel will give you a live update assessment based on your current selection. To get an overall sense of your project's performance, make sure that no objects or groups are selected on Spatial Canvas. You can do this by clicking outside of any objects or groups and onto the canvas. If you need to dive deeper, you can select a group or object. Let's focus on a specific performance issue. You can do this by clicking the Geometry, Materials, and Other tab. These tabs are organized based on how high an impact a specific item on your project will cost in terms of performance: large, medium, and small. The performance cost changes based on your target device's specifications. You can quickly change the device assessment by switching it through the dropdown. Once you've identified a specific item or items causing performance issues, you can quickly highlight them by selecting them in the performance panel and then selecting All in Scene. This will help you quickly get to the item and make the necessary adjustments to optimize your scene. To help you make those adjustments, let's go back to the Overview tab. On the right is a set of instructions on the different opportunities for optimization. To help you focus on specific instructions that need to be addressed, we've highlighted them in orange. These instructions change based on the device type, so make sure to have your intended lowest performing target device selected in the dropdown. Now that we have an idea of what assets are causing issues, here are a few tips on how to address them. Lights are the easiest to solve. They can be removed or replaced by more performant small impact lights, such as point lights or directional light. Materials can be resized using third-party image editing software, such as Adobe Photoshop. And finally, geometry or 3D objects. This type of asset is a bit more complicated, as it requires 3D modeling software knowledge to properly do. Ideally, it's best to rebuild the model geometry through retopology or use a low-poly 3D asset alternative. However, if you do not have the time or the 3D modeling skills necessary to do so, you could quickly solve this by forcefully lowering the object's poly count by applying a decimation modifier. This can be done in the free third-party 3D software Blender or other industry-standard 3D software such as Maya. The results of decimating a 3D object are not always the best, and depending on the amount, it could disrupt your material UV texture map. We recommend that you use this method as a last resort. That's all for this tutorial on how to use the performance panel. You now have the right tools needed to make engaging and performant experiences that your audience will enjoy no matter what device they're on. See you in the next one.